spectacular lost highways of ancient Arabia discovered by archaeologists, guided by their ancestors. The road to life in the Arabian desert might once have been paved with the dead. In what is now Saudi Arabia, archaeologists have revealed an impressive network of lost highways marked by human tombs that link one oasis to another. Many thousands of years ago, these roads would have led Bedouin people and their animals to water, guided via avenues of their ancestors. Archaeologist Matthew Dalton from the University of Western Australia says funerary avenues were the major highway networks of the day and show that the populations living in the Arabian Peninsula 4,500 years ago were far more socially and economically connected with one another than we previously thought. Stone-lined burial chambers, like the ones found in Saudi Arabia, are quite common throughout the Arabian Peninsula, but in northwest Arabia they are far more concentrated. Over the past decades, satellite imagery has revealed a region dotted with thousands of pendant-like stone structures, either flanking ancient roads in the desert or pointing towards them. And the images compare both arrangements side by side. On the left, you can see a series of ringed stones, mounds, and tailed pendant structures bordering an ancient path. And on the right, a more sparse terrain dotted with various types of pendant structures, all of which run parallel to a series of roads in between, which lead to a water source. Now, the closer the road gets to an oasis, the more concentrated the surrounding structures become. Using satellite imagery and on-the-ground investigations, archaeologists working in Saudi Arabia identified an incredible density of prehistoric funerary monuments with no equivalent elsewhere. In one country alone, known as Khaybar, researchers counted nearly 10,000 dry stone funerary structures, and most of these were located near permanent water sources. Dalton says these oases, especially Khaybar, exhibit some of the densest concentrations of funerary monuments known worldwide. He said the sheer number of Bronze Age tombs built around them suggests that populations had already begun to settle more permanently in these favorable locations at this time. And we have examples of the Al-Hayt oasis. When examining individual oases closer, researchers identified a web of smaller pathways radiating outwards. They suspect that these were probably used to move herds of animals in seasons when rainfall was higher. During drought, however, the longer range roads were probably more useful. By bouncing from one oasis or desert spring to another, ancient Bedouins could traverse much larger areas in search for better lands and climates. Indeed, by following only the networks of identified funerary avenues, it would be possible to traverse some 530 kilometers, the author said, and all thanks to the generations before. This was published in The Holocene. It's originally published from Science Alert. It's on Collective Spark by Carly Cassell at Science Alert. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.